the hidden crisis below us. The water infrastructure is hidden, and we need to make it seen and understood.
The general public doesn't understand infrastructure.
Because buried infrastructure is kind of out of sight, out of mind, it's often not given the attention that it deserves, but the consequences can be catastrophic.
Our system, as phenomenal as it was built 100 years ago, can handle a 3.5-inch rainwater storm every 24 hours.
Things are different now. You can get 2 to 3 inches in an hour.
Our pipes aren't big enough to handle all the storms that come our way. And as a result, when there's flooding, people suffer.
I will never forget that storm.
Flood concerns across Michigan.
State of emergency.
Power outages and basement flooding.
Widespread impacts across the city.
The flooding situation remains serious.
Severe flooding devastated Metro Detroit.
The events of June 25th and 26th burned a scar in my heart. When I saw the level of devastation, the level of impact on the east side, on the west side, where the entire system was full. Freeways flooded, viaducts flooded.
22,000 homes. Roughly 75% of all residential homes experience flooding right here in the city.
We're coming to a cliff. Maybe it's 10 years out, maybe it's 20 years out, but these are big projects and they take time.
That next big storm is on its way. We just don't know when it's going to hit.
The time is now. Nature is sending us a really clear message and we need to heed it.
What we're trying to do with this summit is we're trying to expand the conversation and some of the stakeholders. We're trying to get into all the aspects that we need to consider when we're talking about resiliency.
Addressing flooding at the scale and complexity that we really experience requires strong partnerships and working together to build a resilient future. Flooding is a regional problem that we're all experiencing. Flooding does not follow jurisdictional boundaries, and it does not fit neatly in a single discipline.
This is not just a problem germane to just one city. It's something that we have to come together and collaborate across cities, across municipalities, across the region.
What happens upstream in our watershed has an impact downstream.
Cities like Dearborn and Detroit, who are the most downstream, we have to make the investment in stormwater infrastructure.
There is a large common challenge that many utilities face.
The amount of interdependency between our different activities is tremendous. We face very, very similar challenges in terms of the types of businesses that we operate.
That's what is most inspiring, is that we're getting outside of our silos and thinking broadly about the region and how we deal with this tremendous problem.
The reality is we're all working together, and there's a lot of strength in that, and there's a lot of energy that comes from that.
We're currently developing a flooding and resilience plan for Southeast Michigan, which will provide a path forward to resilience. Realistic, feasible projects centered around resilience that can be implemented 10, 20, 50 years from now.
We need projects, water-related projects. Us working together to braid funding and help in the water infrastructure space.
Great Lakes Water Authority and the Army Corps of Engineers are working together to perform an investigation of what are the options for improving flood resiliency over the Southeast Michigan service area or region.
We want to be at the table. We want to help look for potential funding options, and we want to solve and work on future solutions.
Green infrastructure implementation, we know that's a key resilience strategy for our region.
If you put in grassy areas, natural retention basins, ponds, those can also be used to manage stormwater and improve flood resiliency.
There are more than enough resources. And I think what we have to do is prioritize the resource allocation to address this singular issue, which is growing each and every single day.
We're dealing with all this failing infrastructure, but the cost to repair it is astronomically high. And so can we apply some of these new tools that researchers are developing to better assess the problems and know where to put our funding at the right time, at the right place?
We've talked about making sure that DC understands that this isn't just a state problem, this is a nationwide problem.
So much of what happens for the nation happens here, and it just kind of quietly goes under the radar.
None of this matters if there's no dollars to distribute. Well, I'm here to tell you there's a whole lot of money that nobody wants you to know about. It's a conversation of priorities. If we don't make it a priority, what we suffer from is inaction. The money is out there. What we need to do is reallocate those funds and dedicate them to helping improving the lives of our families each and every single day in Dearborn and across all of Michigan.
The real reason we should care is because It's for the public good.
We're all trying to serve the public so they can live their best life.
It's about making a better place. When I walk away, the public expects us to do more, and we have to do more.
It's about supporting economic vitality within our region and building a region that is better prepared for the challenges ahead.
This is a long-term issue. We need regional cooperation, we need federal cooperation, and we need to convince the public that we're trying to do the right thing to benefit them.
I'm very hopeful about the future of Michigan. I think we have a tremendous set of natural resources, a tremendous population, and utilities that are really interested in serving the people, which isn't always the case everywhere.
We're at a watershed moment, no pun intended there. I think we all understand that. Out of that comes momentum to really make change.
There's so many good minds coming together to solve these problems. The idea of call to action is to make sure that we're all continuing to move, that we're not just studying, but we're actually putting those results into action to help people. It's our time, it's our turn. Leaders, it's our turn to lead.